Okay, that's all set up. Please let me control my TV upstairs. Eat you phone. That's not what I wanted. Alright. Nobody should be joining yet. We're in like the first 5 seconds. Ain't nobody doing this shit right now. Alright. Roku should connect it. Let me stop whatever the fuck's playing up there. Don't go to analytics. Stay on stream settings, you fuck. I know. I'm late. I also did eat like 2 fist-sized burritos for lunch, and yeah, that was a bad choice. Don't do that. Oh, there we go. I killed it. I killed it up there. I killed it. So yeah, after eating 2 fist-sized burritos, actually I ate 3. Big mistake. I immediately passed out. It doesn't help that I streamed most of the night before, didn't sleep, fucking just powered through it. My body's gonna be the first thing that gives out and just like, oh hey, fuckface, guess what? It's time to do. It's time to sleep right fucking now. So we're gonna chill a little bit tonight, paint. We're not gonna go super late. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see, because it is a Sunday. I gotta find some background music first. Oh, I gotta put my headphones on too. God damn. Yeah, food coma. It got me. It got me. I was eating. So I was gonna make tacos for lunch, and I was in the middle of making tacos, realizing I did not have everything I need to make tacos. So I'm like, I've got rice. I can make burritos. And oh, I ate too much. I even said before I left stream, I said, I gotta be careful not to eat too much, otherwise I'm gonna pass out. And that's what happened. Alright, there is the background music coming. It's very loud for me. I need to turn that down. I do not want it that loud. Why the fuck do they have 2 For You pages on this? Give me the background music I want, damn it. I want like at least an hour. Well, I'm still kind of waking up. I literally woke up like fucking how long ago? 20 minutes ago? Nah, it was a little bit. Yeah, I woke up at 9:30 for me. So an hour and a half. Not even a full hour ago. 45 minutes ago. I woke up and realized I'm like, ah, fuck, I did it again. At least this time I didn't have a stream set up. So, and I did kind of forewarn that could have happened. God, please give me a fucking background song. Thank you. What's up, man? Look, we don't use that gamer word in here. I'm kidding. Some people do use that as another another term for a slur, but I am not that person. I just know people do it. Yeah, give us the beginning, and again, I need to turn this the fuck down for me because it's very loud. I gotta be careful doing that, otherwise it doesn't. You need to pass out. It's 4:20 in the AM. You got a 1,500 point game at noon. Gonna be a long day on a Monday. Let me close closed out of other stuff. Oh, we didn't even look at the actual other thing that came out today for Warhammer community. That's YouTube Creator Studio. That's not Warhammer community. Warhammer. I still got some like morning voice going on. Just giving you the heads up right now. It's just clothing, it looks like. Alright, I'm gonna take off my jacket. Yep, opponents day off, so they gotta kick your ass with catch. What are you using? So, you just got invited to your first Warhammer game on Sunday. Gonna be a small 500-point game. Totally understand that. You have 450 points of Space Marines already fully painted, and nice. That's the reason why the TTS Warhammer games that you guys can challenge me to are specifically 500 points. It's for also beginners, and yeah, I think 500-point game wouldn't take too terribly long to do on stream. I just now realized how loud my background music is. Let me quiet that down a touch. But good luck with that, man. And Person, good luck with your 1,500-point game at noon. Why not go to 2,000 at that point? Or do you just not have? Do you guys just not have 1,500 points of minis? I'm sorry. Do you guys not just have 2,000 points of mini? I still got. I'm still waking up. Give me a little bit of slack. Anything new in the Discord? Can you figure out a way to make magnetic box for them and magnetize their bases before that? Very simple. Very simple. So you can get at the smallish 25mm magnets and just glue them to the bottom. And then I've seen multiple different ways people have done the God damn it, I see other spots that I missed on that. I've seen multiple different ways that people have done it. You do have the magnets, but you need to figure out the box part. Yeah, that's probably the hardest one. Rocking fists, but not as strong. Just how do you do start rocking Terminators and heavy intercessors? Both have way too much more time issue for this game. Let's say 500 points is a quick, easy, get it done and taken care of game. I'm gonna change the title a little bit. We're gonna do more gaming than we are painting Warhammer. I'm not gonna go super late tonight, just because I've got other stuff I have to do. And I don't think I'm gonna get most of this chaplain done tonight. I will say though, it's a good thing I took a nap. Otherwise, I would not have. I wouldn't have been as awake as I am right now. I would have been so fucking tired. I would have been dead ass tired. Checking everything. How the fuck? You know what? I can figure out how to do it. I just gotta actually. I can figure out how to do those shoulders. I just gotta print them. So don't forget about the Discord and your best mini of the year, by the way. I know you two are a little bit newer to the community, but still. Oh, fuck. This fucking morning voice. Alright, when did I start stream? 15? What time is it? And we'll go another 5 minutes chilling. Let me finish waking up. That can be closed. That can be closed. I still can't believe they fucking got they got me, boys. They got me. Country Roads was not okay to sing apparently on stream. Getting a decently sized plastic box with the lid, probably cutting up a metal sheet and gluing to the bottom. You could do that. You could do that and glue it to the sides, since everything should be magnetized. You could absolutely do that. I wish I had like a sponsor. Get a Mag .02, get a magnet thing, whatever the fuck it is. I don't remember what the guy who does those are. I can close out all those. I'm just closing out of my tabs. Or buying a baking tray and just raw dogging it with no lid? Absolutely not. Bro, you guys, you'd rather buy 2 squads of Marines? Totally. It's so weird to have a European audience, especially when y'all show up when it's a late stream for me, so I know it's early as fuck in the morning for you guys. It's very odd to me. That's very odd. I do need to get my stream schedule back on track. It's 6:27. Okay, you must be in Eastern Europe because Urson said he's in South UK and he said it's 4 in the morning. Do I have an Eastern? Oh my god, that might be able to answer my question. Oh, Baltic states? Oh, okay, Eastern. Are you Eastern European? Finish the damn thing. It's been a journey getting here. Okay now, but accepting that you're not, dude. Everyone needs to accept that they're not fucking Michelangelo. We are not Eastern Europeans. Hey brother, I just wanted to know if I could get a fucking reading on what this Ukrainian chick asked me on her first date. It was a very odd thing, and I felt like it was a jab in the face. Honestly, it was very weird. I've never been asked it on a first date, let alone. And when I say Ukrainian, I mean she's been in America for a year. She was from Ukraine. You could tell. You got unfinished minis. You started at 9th, brother. Okay, so 500 worlds is just going to be boarding actions. 100%. 500 worlds is just going to be boarding actions. It's going to be its own little thing for a minute, and then they're going to totally forget about it and never do it again. Oh, that's much better. That's so much better. Are the Baltic states not in Eastern Europe, though? I know I'm typical. Okay. You're your own little thing. I'm not gonna say anything. You are your own little thing. You're like Latvia, Estonia, and I can't think of the other one. What's the other Baltic state? Lithuania. That's right. Yeah, geography, not my strong suit. Funnily enough, in school, art was also not a strong suit of mine. It just happened to work out. All right. Yeah, I know. Leave me alone, bank account. I love it. I love it when I have a notification for my phone for when my bank account gets to a certain number, and whenever it's lower than that, it just fucking reminds me every day that my bank account's not as fucking high as I have it set that I want it to be, and it's just like, hey, fuckface, make money, and I'm like, fuck you, I can't control what I get paid. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch it over. And we did talk about in case you're not a part of the Discord, we did get a leak. I need to go to general chat. European past to Germany and yeah, that's true, because I didn't know Romania. I didn't know Romania was right next to Ukraine, and when I was on that date, she said, well, my grandfather's from Romania, and I was thinking, okay, that's like Northern Europe. And she goes, no, and then she couldn't tell me where Romania was, and I'm just like, I got home and looked it up, and I'm like, it was literally it's a border state. What are you talking about? I don't think she was very intelligent. She was pretty mid looking, but okay. So these are the leaks: the Nightmare Hunt and the Rage Cursed Onslaught. Was actually, she wasn't very mid looking. She was very pretty, but still, these were confirmed. So I think these other three are good to say they're gonna happen. So if you're a Space Wolf player, you're getting one. Cord to the oh, wait a second. I think there's gonna be more than just this. I think there's more underneath here, but we shall see. We shall see. The fact that they got 2 right means they're probably gonna get the rest of them right. Oh, and the one thing she did say to me that fucking bugs me to this day is, all right, I'm 6'1". I'm a giant motherfucker. All right. Compared to her, she was like 5'5". She was like 5'6", 5'7". Bro, she was very short. She came up to like my chest, and that was it. And I'm also 270 pounds, so I'm not a small dude. I'm not fat. No one's ever called me fat. But she says this, and this bothers me to this day. She goes, "Are you normal for your size?" I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? I know English isn't your first language, but I'm pretty sure you wanted to reword that. I was very like, that still bothers me to this day. But we do get new Squig stuff is back for the holidays. That's it. Death World book on audio book. Some Warhammer Plus stuff. Who really cares about that? That's all we got for Sunday preview. No new minis, no nothing. This is horseshit. I also need to check something on Warhammer.com. Okay. I want to see if not what I wanted. Not Imperial agents. No one gives a fuck about Imperial agents. I wanted to go to Astra Militarum. It's still gone. The Krieg box is still gone. The Krieg Combat Patrol is still gone. How dare they? This is unbelievable. This tech, oh, that's a Titan tech priest. I was saying this tech priest looks cool as fuck. I know it's resin. Fuck you. Put these back in stock, you fucks. That's the siege platoon. Yeah, they don't. Howdy, Vale. Haven't seen you for a while, bud. Hope you're doing well. I don't see any of these. The Iron Halo Strike Force. I wanted to get the Krieg one, and then are they still? Dude, it's no worries, man. I totally understand. You can catch stream when you can. I know I haven't been making videos lately, but I've gotta find topics and shit to do. I wanted to find the Battle Force boxes. I guess I can search by price. High to low. Just oh, you love with dreadnoughts and it comes with 2. I've never even seen that. I've also never even seen that. What the fuck? What is this for? Is this for Necrons? I didn't even know Necrons had a Titanic unit. Okay, there's the Battle Force boxes. So... okay, every one of them sold out except for Leagues of Votann now. Great. Kind of want to expand your 1K army into 2K. Oops, all dreadnoughts. Could you? Is that a feasible list? I need to do a list building anyways. Because I need to revamp my list. Where is new recruit? New recruit, new recruit. There it is. Let's no. That's not what I wanted. Go back. I'll use the TTS list because this is actually one of the TTS armies that I have set up. Can you actually do oops all dreadnoughts? Let's find out. They're gonna be under vehicles. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. I actually do want to keep this list because this is an actual list for something. Let me copy it and then I'll do the thing. Control F drive. Okay, list duplicated, so I can successfully just fucking kill all of this stuff out. I just need to see points values. Battle size, strike force. Okay, so 3 ballistas, 3 blue orderlists. You could do regular dreads. Tempters. You could absolutely do all dreadnoughts. And then what would you have for a leader? You got 80 points. You can choose. You actually got quite a bit of choice, honestly. For 80 points, you can take any captain you want to. Brother, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dreadnoughts for them to worry about. Do you know how much of a fucking hold on. You're gonna bring 12 dreadnoughts and a captain to make an even 2,000 point army. Hold on, let's make him a captain of Gravis armor, so he's a fat boy. Dude, this is perfection. The ballistas dreadnoughts all stay the same. You make all the brutalis dreadnoughts run talons and twin multi-meltas, so they get close and hit hard. And then regular dreadnoughts. Oh fuck, I don't know regular dreadnoughts that much. You run storm bolters and plasma. And then your Redemptor, I'd probably keep them grenade launchers, flamer. I'd probably also run plasma and Gatling cannons on these for firing lines. Oh, and you would always include all the Icarus rocket pods for anti-air. And bam, you got the list. That's a lot of dreadnoughts, though. Maybe having one running a Gatling flamer. For which dreadnought, brother? Which kind of dreadnought? You got four to choose from. Red, oh, Redemptor. Heavy Gatling. There you go. Dude, this is... It doesn't even matter what you choose for this. It is a shit ton of just las cannons. Oh, you do have the anti-tank covered. So if you have the anti-tank covered, then you don't want to... You'd rather run onslaught cannons and flamers on these guys then. Then you have your chaff. Yeah, how the fuck would they deal with this? Because your ballistic dreadnoughts are 10 toughness, save on a 2-up, 12 wounds. They're all like that, aren't they? Nope. Regular old dreadnoughts. I imagine these are old box knot. Because you got toughness 2. You still got a 2-up save throw. 8 wounds. You're barely less, and then you're back up to your 10 toughness, 12 wounds. Dude, that's pretty busted. I imagine if you dropped this on a table, somebody would just be like, all right, man, I'm not playing this. Is fuck you. Bright Lance Eldar wraiths would counter it pretty well. I don't know Eldar at all. What are the fuck are those? Oh, they're knights. Let's not open that up. I wanted to go to images. They're the knights. Okay. Again, I didn't want to open up Reddit. Fuck you. I mean, if they, as long as they hit hard. I don't know the actual characteristics of those. Let's just hit the home button. Where was I? Here it is. We'll see what Xenos Eldari. Because I don't know the stats of those at all. I'm not going to pretend like I do either. Dedicated transport vehicles. Sup, pasta? I put myself in a food coma for 6 hours. So tacos became burritos filled with rice and cheese and beef, and I passed out for real. I ate 3 and I'm like instantly passed the fuck out. Brightlands Eldar. They're not considered fortifications. They're not considered allied units. They'll be under this. I don't see the knights, brother. Am I blind? Oh, they're under monster. That's my bad. How was the painting? This morning it went pretty decent. I mean, we still gotta do plenty. We haven't painted yet. we built a meme list. Here, let me show it to you. We got a 2,000 point list of only dreadnoughts. Ballistus dreadnoughts, Brutalis dreadnoughts, and Redemptor dreadnoughts. Ballistus has las cannons for armor. Brutalis gets you up close and personal. Regular dreadnoughts can be chaff killers, and Redemptor dreadnought can also be chaff killers. You can actually make these probably get away with doing the with multi-weapons, with multi-meltas. You could probably get away with making these anti-armor as well. Bright Lance, what was it? Wraith Lords. Oh, you get to like straight up customize this. So what is the Bright Lance weapons characteristics? 36 inches, it's 12 strength, -3 AP. Oh, you could potentially get one-shotted with this. Running the Oops All Dreadnoughts list. Oh, don't forget, you do get a captain in Gravis armor, just to hold that back line. This feels like a knight's list. Oh goodness, that's actually pretty funny. I need to just list build a little bit. This is gonna be included into a video, and we're just gonna make like funny ass lists at some point. The only problem will be getting a hold of regular ass dreadnoughts because GW doesn't sell them anymore. Hold on a second. No, don't check out now, you fuck. I hate you, GW. I fucking hate you sometimes. Hold on. We might have to do a quick revamp of the list. Someone pulled up with that. I would not play the game is what I would do. I would just be like, all right, bud, you win. Fuck you. Okay, so you can buy the Ballistus, you can buy the Brutalis. You can buy the Ballistus Dreadnought? Man, GW, fuck you. And I will say we won't use Legends. I mean, would the Tactical Warsuit count? Because if the Tactical Warsuit counted, I understand it's not a Dreadnought, but throw a coffin on that bitch. You call him a Dreadnought. Okay, so if that doesn't count, Venerable Dreadnoughts are the only owners that you can still get, so we'll actually have to change the regular Dreadnoughts to Venerables. And see where that gets us on the list building. Venerable Dreadnoughts. Are they just called Dreadnoughts in lists? Oh, they are just called Dreadnoughts. I didn't know that. So actually, you could probably do 2 with Plasma Cannon and Missile Launcher. Plasma Cannon and Missile Launcher? Assault Cannons and Missile Launcher. Yeah, dude, that'd be pretty fucking devastating. You probably use a Venerable Dread as a normal Dread. Well, I don't see Venerable Dreadnoughts on here. Don't tell me it's only in Grey Knights. Don't you dare tell me it's only in Grey Knights. No, this includes all the Legends units. Then why the fuck does GW still sell it? Hold on. Let's see what they say a Dreadnought is. I mean, it's right there. It's the first thing that pops up. I know it's not the proper thing. Ooh, Walmart's got the Iron Halo Strike Force box. You sell it for Horus Heresy? They sell Venerable Dreadnoughts for Horus Heresy? Where the fuck did that go? Hold on. Venerable Dreadnoughts aren't for Horus Heresy though. I'll show you. I'll show you what they sell it for. Right there is why they sell Venerable Dreadnoughts, because Great Knights ain't got shit. Alright, Pasta. See you later, man. Contemptor Dreadnoughts are what you're thinking of. Contemptor Dreadnoughts are legends. That's what makes me think you can run a Venerable Dreadnought. Which would be kind of overpowered. Because you can't run Leviathan Dreadnoughts either. You always get them confused. It's alright, bud. Okay, so Venerable Dreadnoughts are just Dreadnoughts. So if you wanted to... Actually, we're going to figure something out. We're going to figure out the price tag of this list. Because this is an expensive-ass list. So 3 of those. 3 of these. Actually, this list might not be as expensive as I thought. 3 of those. And 3 of these. Alright, let me make sure it's not going to pull up my real information. We'll continue as guest. Oh, I've got to enter a valid email address. Come on. Hold on, I gotta edit the cart. I gotta remove extra stuff. What the fuck? I'm removing shit. Why are you making sure I'm not a robot? I hate this sometimes, guys. Buying straight from GW is the most expensive option. I know, that's why we were doing it. Hold on, I gotta prove to everyone that I'm not a robot. Okay, I'm successfully not a robot. So, just getting... Oh, wait a goddamn minute. We need a Captain and Gravis armor. What do you mean, not Iron Hands? You can only use the Captain and Gravis armor, so do not forget the Captain and Gravis armor. Let's view the cart. $960. Probably one of the most expensive lists. You hate the Iron Hands, but don't they give buffs to Dreadnoughts? This is peak. This is a peak list right here. This is peak 40k. You got the Captain and Gravis armor. Average 2k point list cost. That's not true. That's not true. Motherfucker, don't make me go over my list. Don't make me go over my Space Marines list, because I have my Space Marines list. Okay. Meat Grinder is the Space Marines list. Let me list off everything that I know for sure I have. Okay, Lieutenant Titus, Blade Guard Ancient, Captain and Terminator armor. This is the Captain with shield. Chaplain, Judiciaire. I have 3 lieutenants, not 2. So, extra lieutenant. He does not have the power shield. I'll just leave it alone like that. 10 assault intercessors, 10 intercessors, 6 Blade Guard vets, 6 and 6. That's currently the setup right now. 3 assault, 3 eradicators, 10 Infernus, 3 Outriders, Redemptor Dreadnought, and Repulsor. This is my list. 3 Dreadnoughts, and you're seriously thinking getting 9 more? Brother, I would get the old ones first before GW decides to get rid of them. Dude, what have I caused? People are going to, like, lose their fucking mind. Okay, so if I want to get this to a valid 2,000 point list, let me go back real quick and go to lists, and I'll copy this one. That way I don't actually lose the 3,000 point list that I have. Hello? Hello? Work, please. Can I... Let me refresh the page. Don't ask me that again, please. Get away with that. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is for a 3,000 point list because I was going to play the biggest game of Warhammer initially to start off with, but I'm going to shave it down to 2,000 points. So let's get rid of all the extra leaders that we don't need. So we'll keep a captain. We'll get rid of the Terminator armor captain. We'll keep the chaplains. We'll keep a lieutenant. We can keep all the hero characters. The assault intercessors would go because I have plenty of melee. I would really love to. Okay, Terminator's gone. We could probably bring. God damn! I almost have a 2,000 point list. Let me check stream health and everything. It says it's all healthy on my end. Unless OBS is about to crash. Let me kick my phone off the internet. Sometimes that does help. So I have an extra 55 points. Do I have any enhancements? What detachment am I using? Stormlance. Lightning Assault. Eligible to declare a charge. So advance and fall back. This helps with melee. So, and we kind of run a pretty heavy melee list. I have... Did I do any of these? So the captain would be the warlord. He does have enhancements. Let me just add random enhancements to things. Oh, I've only got 2 enhancements. Alright. I didn't know this was going to become list building with Rhino. What am I short? I'm short. No, DaVinci Resolve. No, fuck you. I did not click on you. Do not open. That's the Discord. Do not lag my PC down, you fuck. Alright, I don't think you can get anything for 40 points. 40 points is small. 60 is an outrider or an invader ATV. I didn't mean to right click that. I don't think you're getting anything for 40 points. So actually, we take away the Infernus squad, and that gets us 320. Actually, it gives us 315 to spend. Can I add the Terminator squad back in? Full 10 man? Oh, I'm just right over the line. I already have a Dreadnought in this list. There we go. I could just copy 6 more Blade Guard veterans. I do have a very heavy Blade Guard veteran list for a reason, because they're my favorite. More. It's just fucking... It's just the Star Wars clip. More! There's your Dreadnought list. There's your Dreadnought list. How does this work in melee? I never even looked at this. Weapon strength 7, 0 AP. That's not great. But those are meant to be your ranged Dreadnoughts. Brutalis is going to make up for it with the sweep and strike with the Talons. -2, minus... Yeah, they're all going to be the same. What about the... Again, not necessarily put it in melee, but it can get close. and if you need to shove your Redemptor Dreadnoughts up front, you could get away with that as well. I'm actually gonna keep this list. They are vehicles. They use their full profile in melee. Blitzkrieg's got rockets for hands. They're not doing any melee combat. What are you talking about? They got armored toes. One of these. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Which one is it? The old Dreadnoughts gets a close combat weapon. Brother, what the fuck close combat weapon does a Dreadnought have? I don't understand. What is he pulling a knife out? All right, Eternal. I got double view. Eternal is giving me double the viewership. Bro, he's pulling a knife out. Soldier that was nearby. Dude, this list is absolutely doable. I don't know if anyone would ever want to play you. Hold on. We got to pick the proper attachment. Detachment. So, yeah, we're going to choose Blade of Ultramar for this one. You're watching on the same account? Oh, that's lame. I was joking. What is it? What's the Iron Hands one? Can reroll hit rolls. Can reroll one hit roll, one rune roll, or one damage roll. That's fucking lame. You can... Okay, you could absolutely use this. Shadow Monster. Hold on a second. Imagine making your Oops All Dreadnoughts lists all stealth. That would be so fucked up. I have no idea, brother. I paid for new recruit. I donate money to this guy. So maybe that's the reason. I don't know. Am I even signed in? You know what? I'm not gonna sign in because I'm signed in under my regular email. Shadows Master, each time range attempts an attempt to start a unit, unless the attack model is within 12 inches, subtract 1 from the hit roll. Brother! Okay, I think I've got the list. It is Oops All Dreadnoughts, and you run it in the Vanguard Spearhead, so everything gets the stealth. Not everything gets stealth. Everything gets -1 to the hit roll. That's so overpowered. I really don't know if somebody would play against you. Okay, so I have 2 Dreadnoughts already. I have 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts. I need to buy the old box knots first. I don't know. They usually update this pretty quick. Let me pull this over here and see if I am signed in. Am I signed in? Let me make sure this doesn't dox me at all. I gotta change one thing. You guys know my name. I've said my name is Ryan. Okay. I did not know you could keep track of all of your games. And it does look like I am actually trying to modify something. Let me open YouTube Studio real quick. I gotta modify one quick thing. Hey, look at that! We made it to 1,040 subs. Our sub count is drastically not going up fast. It's fine. I don't really care about numbers anymore. We hit 1,000. That was my main goal. Whenever we get past 1,000, it's just thanks for subbing. 3.5, so you die. I've been called Rhino more in my life than I've ever been called my first name. So at this point, it might as well be my fucking name. That's the 3D print store Instagram. Don't forget, I do have like all my other shit listed in my profile now. My Instagram, everything, because Instagram is so fucking important. I'm kidding. I barely use the damn thing. I gotta remember to fucking post to it more than I do anything else. All right, let me switch this, because actually I did need to update that. All right, so I don't know if it shows if I've paid up or not. I don't know. I have no idea. But isn't there a way to find games for 10th edition? I accidentally clicked Apocalypse. I always thought there was like a way to find games. There's a gaming assistant? Hold on a second. What the fuck? You can plug people's list in? Hold on, I'm sorry. Give me a minute. I need to figure this out. Let's say they play Space Marines. Okay, let's say they play World Eaters. Okay, I understand Skull Takers is a gigantic list. It's just everything I have. I didn't know you could do this through New Recruit. What the fuck? I need to explore this later, not on stream. Where the fuck did you guys go? Okay, let me pull that back up. Everything's good. So yeah, actually, I'm gonna keep this list. I'm gonna make a video on making lists. You know what? The stream's changing. The stream's changing. We ain't painting shit tonight. We're building lists. Building meme lists is what we're doing. Oops, all dreadnoughts is the first meme list. Yes, new recruiter. That, and I kind of don't want to paint right now. I'm still really groggy. I just want to chill more than anything. So that's why we're just going to build funny lists. All right, so let's go back to lists. We've got the Oops All Dreadnought list. I should technically sign in as an extra account, but I'm not going to. Let me kill that. All right, Eternal. We'll see you later, man. Sorry about that. I don't know. I know it's definitely not on my end. Everything's still up in the green for me. All right, so get rid of that because I don't need that. I don't have any Chaos Space Marines. I do have misspelled Krieg. Custodes, I don't have any of. Oh fuck, no! That was a TTS list. Oh, thank God I didn't delete it. I do need to keep the Custodes list because that's a TTS list. I don't need this. So I want to build a list in every thing, and we're gonna make meme lists. So first things first, Chaos. We're gonna skip. We're just gonna do Chaos Space Marines. forgot you could do crusade on this. Okay, so battle size. We're gonna do strike forces. I did a Space Marines list. We're not doing crazy lists. We're not doing crazy lists for everything. Because a lot of factions don't even have enough minis, honestly. So, what would be the... Hold on a second. This is just a World Eaters list. Give it... Hold on. How much is Abaddon? And you're 300 points off. Could you do... A Brass Scorpion costs too much, and it's Legends. What's the, a Soul Grinder. That's what I'm looking for. There's no way you can't add a Soul Grinder on here. It's in allied units, isn't it? Did I miss it? I don't see it. Fuck. Wait a second, I have a better idea. Let me scroll back up. Take out Abaddon. Oh, but didn't... Let me... Can you do Demon Princes? Can you not do Demon Princes? There it is. Demon Prince with wings. Give it the Mark of Corn. Okay, you got 470 left over. So you still need one more thing. Okay, the fact that you can have battle line units be cultists, Khorne Berserkers, Legionnaire, Plague Marines, and Rubik Marines, that's overpowered as fuck. Berserkers are kind of chaff, I'll be honest. Although you could run 20-man bricks of Berserkers. That's a lot of fucking people to get through, but that's not the point right now. We're still 400 short. This is allied units, isn't it? Fuck. I don't necessarily want to do allied units. Or legends. God damn it. Come on. There's got to be something that'll be perfect for this. That's all legends. Helldrake's only 200 points. I did not know that. Fellblade. Dreadclaw, drop pods. Damn it, they don't have enough to make this a meme list. Okay, we'll add allied units to make this work. Because all we need is a Bloodthirster. Oh, then you... Great Axe of Khorne? Why does this give me an error? Roster has too many of Khorne non-battle line. Don't tell me I have to put battle line units in. I don't know how to build a list like this. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'll do this off stream. I don't need to do this on stream. We're here to paint minis, goddammit. And that's what we're gonna do. Oh, it's so bright. We'll paint minis for a little bit. I'm not gonna stay up super late doing this. Well, I'm gonna stay up super late because I'm not gonna sleep tonight, but I'm not gonna paint till fucking midnight tonight. I say that as it's 11 at night. We'll paint for a little bit, get some more done on this, and then we'll call it an easy night. And then I'll edit the title later. But I can do most of the metallics tonight without having to do a bunch of crazy touch-up stuff. Save that for tomorrow. But I'm tired as fucking doing this. I hate how metallics get all soupy after they sit for a day. It really fucking bothers me. Let me get a paper towel to wipe this off on. I've got to touch that up, but I'll do that later. 6 a.m. going to work, getting down your pain. Chaotic is your schedule. Brother, I put myself in a food coma. I ate 3 burritos about the size of my fist. So I accidentally fell asleep. Howdy, man. Where are you at? Because you said earlier I was on your lunch break. Where are you at in the world? Are you in Europe? And yeah, my schedule is a little fucked up this weekend. My whole sleep schedule's been kind of fucked. And that's kind of my own fault, but still. A nap is what ruined it. And then staying up all night the night before. It was your dinner break on an afternoon shift at 7 p.m. Oh, Netherlands. Okay, I was about to say, again, where the fuck are you at that you have a dinner break? And do you work 12-hour shifts? Because I know I put myself in a food coma at like 10. Or no, not 10. At like 2. And I slept till 9 on my end. It is currently 11 in the morning for me. Or 11 p.m. 11 at night. Whatever the fuck you want to say it. It's so weird. That's such a weird thing. 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. They have to give you a 30-minute break. God, I hope so. That's an 8-hour shift. Yeah, they have to give you a lunch break. Can't quite be a lunch break. You don't know what to call it. Oh. I mean, that's what I would call it. I'd call it a lunch break and I'd eat food. Okay, we're gonna do some simpler stuff tonight with this mini, just because I don't want to. I'm not gonna get this mini done tonight. We're just gonna do some stuff with it, get it all cleaned up, all nice. Oh, I do need to check and see when that LCD screen for my 3D printer is gonna be here. I need to quit. I just need to quit like checking it. But the fact that it's coming from China is making me nervous if it's gonna get here in time to do the giveaways for Christmas. And I can edit the video of looking over all my 3D printing stuff. Oh, yeah, I should totally do that. Well, brother, have a good day at work, man. hopefully everything goes well with you, and hopefully I can fix my fucking sleeping schedule today. As well, not today, but tomorrow. All I gotta do is I'll probably stream. What would that be? I'd probably stream as soon as I get off work, so probably roughly 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So if you can figure out what time that is for you, it's probably time for you to be asleep then. Okay, that's all that metallic done. But I'm not gonna stream real late tonight. I've kind of decided that already. Do I need blood for the blood god for anything? What did I use blood for the blood god? Oh, I used it on Slaughterbound. That's right. Actually, we can finish this mini right now. Let's set this aside. We're gonna finish the Slaughterbound. Okay, I need to get preparations ready for this. Oh fuck! Hold on, I gotta go empty. I've gotta go empty a box into the trash can, so I have a box to flick into. I'll be right back. Okay, I've emptied my paper towel box that I always throw all the paper towels in from me, like, painting minis. Because I'm gonna have to flick this into in the direction of something. Oh, hold on. Just a bit overwhelmed, bought too much stuff, and have no system. Bought an airbrush, don't know how the fuck that thing works. I promise you, they're a lot more simple than you think. I really only do airbrush stuff for basing, but these are the first minis that I've airbrushed to kind of do a glow effect. Highlighting them also really helps. Don't listen to him, he lies to you. Let me continue to read all your chats. Just a bit overwhelmed, bought too much stuff. Okay, there's the airbrush thing. Again. So if you haven't painted your first mini, I'll give you a reference point. This is my first mini I've ever painted. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I didn't watch any YouTube videos, no nothing. No nothing. But this is how it turned out. And I want to say within a month or two, I painted this. So you will see progress. It just takes time and practice and determination. And then I'm pretty sure this was in between those minis. And this was the first face I ever painted. You can easily tell that. So this was like less than a month later. So you do get better. It just takes time. It takes time is all. Can't decide on a paint scheme for anything. AOS. Okay, so you bought AOS stuff. Okay, I can't really help you on paint schemes for AOS. I was about to say, if you have Space Marines and you wanted to figure out a Space Marine one, you could easily play, if you have the game Space Marine 2, you could choose a paint scheme from that. So you end up just admiring gray plastics and going to bed. Hey, sometimes it'd be like that. I didn't paint Angron for a year, and he's now one of my best minis. Gimme. I mentioned him, so I gotta show him off. I gotta zoom the camera out. I put this motherfucker off for a year before I painted him. Nah, I didn't put him off for a year. I put him off for like 6 months. I got him back in April, and we painted him on the 18th of November. NVIDIA, fuck off. Don't trigger anything. I will say he was well worth the wait on painting because I was very nervous on painting him. This is 6 hours. 6-ish hours. I could probably do more to make it look better, but honestly, it looks fine. The leatheriness of the wings is due to the quick shade that I dip it in, called soft tone. All right, back to stocking the latest mini painted. Angron sits in the background of the latest mini painted. Oh, I've got to shake this up. All right, hopefully I put the lid back on it all the way. This soft tone is just like quick shade army painter soft tone. You dip a whole ass mini in here, which is you're about to see me do. I should technically do this with gloves on and or a pair of pliers, but fuck it, weeball. I'm a farm boy. If I'm getting cancer, it's from that roundup that I handled when I was like 12. Is he gonna fit? Well, I already dipped him. So full submerge. Oh yeah, look at all that goop. Look at how quickly you could think you ruin a mini. I promise you this mini's gonna turn out good. All right, so what it tells you to do, it tells you to flick it like 5 times to get the excess off. And it literally means flick it. You should probably do this outside. And then fucking, god damn it, not again, not again. Hold on. Let me fucking flick the excess off of this. Without trying to rip any of the base off. New mini just dropped, Slaughterbound on disc. I can't believe it happened a second time. Yes, this has happened before. All right. Oh, brother, you and I are kind of in the same boat. I also watch a shit ton of Warhammer. You should definitely use this stuff outside and not too much inside. Okay, I'm dabbing excess off of this thing. So now you have a battle force of Custodes, Sisters, Exalted, the Red Angels, so you have Angron as well. Angron was very fun to paint. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you how this problem happens. This is what happens. I should not have set that on my desk mat. This is what happens when you use PVA glue, which is like any regular glue. For instance, I can show you exactly what I used. Oh, what the fuck? Why is that going down? Sorry, I had to adjust something. My monitors were sliding down. So this is PVA glue, so just like Elmer's glue. Does not make the best spacing material sometimes. So when I went to go flick it, it shot all of the base off of it. Now all of its base belongs to us. So let me dry this off and I'll throw some super glue down and that should fix the problem. As soon as I find my super glue, there it is. Painted for like 2 days to finish anything. Brother, so here's what you gotta do. You gotta go find your simplest mini for like Warhammer. your simplest and general mini for Warhammer. And what you need to do is you just need to paint that one. Just paint it all the way through. Get it all the way painted. And then after you're done with that, you continue on to your next mini. That's the biggest recommendation I can do. I started with, yes, Infernus Marine, absolutely. I started with regular intercessors. There's a reason why I started with regular intercessors. I was very nerve-wracking. I didn't want to buy a combat patrol, so I bought 10 intercessors. And I fucking... I won't say I loved painting initially, but about after doing it for... Actually, I'll show you my biggest problem with painting. Because technically I have to let that sit for 24 hours. I've talked about this on stream before. I've got to find a specific mini. There he is. So, about 4 months into painting, I almost quit. Now I know that's surprising. Me saying I almost quit painting. I was painting a bunch of assault intercessors. Or not assault intercessors, Blade Guard veterans, and this mini still turns out bad. So first things first, its mold was not good. It's the iron halo is all fucked up, and the helmet's all fucked up. I did not want to paint a face. I don't even know what happened to the helmet. There's other parts of this mini that you can't see that's fucked up, and I remember painting this and saying to myself, this is probably my last mini. Where the fuck is our background music? I clicked on something. Hello, brother. I can't speak English. Howdy, man. This mini almost did make me stop painting, and then I started painting Necron. And the only painted Necron I have are the ones over here right now. But I started painting Necron, and I've really started to have fun painting minis again. And if you really want something that's super simple and easy to paint, Necron is the way to go. I had the Indominus Crusade box from 9th edition. I bought it last year, so it was not a cheap box. And I knew at some point I was going to paint those. And I just had so much fun painting those. I kept painting and started to enjoy it more. And now I painted Angron and Norm the Emissary. This is Norm. He is a Norm emissary. Chat, I'm pretty sure a commenter named him Norm. And this is probably about the fanciest base I've ever done. Except for probably... Angron's is different because Angron's just needed blood. Get something cheap second hand. Looks good, thank you. You could get something cheap and second hand. They were printed to oblivion in 9th. I mean, here's the thing, man. Here's what I do. I will never repaint this mini. For being my first mini, I know it's not great, but it shows me where I started and how much I've increased in my painting skill. From, I do have a Krieg on my desk. From my Krieg. Now, these are engineers and they're special because they have war trophies. To my own personal homebrew. Don't mind the lightning effect. The lightning effect needs to change. This is my homebrew. I use Space Marine 2 to do the homebrew colors, and they are World Eater successors. Don't ask how it works, it just is. A skink with a blowpipe. Oh my god. Took you like 3 hours? That intercessor took me a long time. Yeah, man. I've been doing this for about a year now. This isn't the first World Eater I painted. But, I mean, it's close to the first ones. Okay, so the sword effect, there is a short on my video out here. So the sword effect was totally done by accident. It was 100% done by accident. I had dipped my brush in water and I was using, that's not the color. Where's my color? Sky blue. There it is. I was using this paint specifically and I base painted, I primed it black. And so I dipped a brush full of water into my paint and then painted it on here. And I thought, well, fuck. Well, I'm going to blow it off real quick and dry it. And this is the effect. I have a short up on the channel where I do it with my fingers. And I've been able to successfully recreate this from doing it on there to doing it on this one. This one didn't come out nearly as good because it's Leviathan medium, to doing it for... I know I have another one of those. I'll show you the most recent one. The most recent one is a white scar. Oh, I just kicked all my bases. And then this is the most recent version of it. So you'll totally find things by accident, honestly. And yeah, sometimes it works out really fucking cool. Let me set him down. And then you get things that chat makes me paint, like this Lamentor shoulder pad, which is, I wanted to actually sewer slide because of this fucking thing. This thing was miserable. Don't ever do this to yourself. 3D pin, work on that as sword effect. What do you mean 3D pin? Can I pick this up yet? Is it all goopy still? It is all goopy. I need the lid, damn it. Let me set this guy on a couple paper towels. Cause that shit's all sticky on my hands. And I don't want that all over my desk. It is, so soft tone is just a wood varnish, I believe. I need to get this out of the way, and I need to wipe this off. Now I need to go wash my hands because they're all sticky. All right, we'll do the BRB screen for like a minute while I go wash this shit off my hands. So, of course, I knocked something off that shelf. Also, by the way, all the minis that you've seen me paint, other than the soft tone and the special effect that I do for power swords, all of those have been painted without any special techniques, by the way. And anyone can paint these models as good as I do. It's just going to take some time and practice. It really is. Including that fucking Lamentor thing. Get yourself the Death Watch Lamentor shoulder pad. You'll not want to hate yourself because of it. 3D prints are like the hot glue guns. Eat plastic so you can draw in 3D effects. Oh, okay. Kind of like a air and spider webbing. Yeah, brother. I just put too much water in the paint. That's really what happened. I gotta go back to the regular camera. I will say, I've been thinking more about that Oops All Dreadnoughts list. That would be a bitch to paint, because it takes me like 4 hours to paint a Dreadnought for my Death Watch, and that's 90% black. Ooh. Okay, let's keep working on this. So I need to I need to get back to gold. And I need to touch up some spots with gold. I also need a new paper towel because I did ruin that one with the soft tone. Let's add. I know water isn't going to be the best thing to add to this, but it's going to be what clears it all up. And you're going to have to thin it out the best you can. Because these need to be painted gold. And I'm just going to put new gold paint down because it's not going to turn out like I want it to if I don't. Okay. You know, I can get away with karaoke like I did last night. I did not get copyright striked for last night's karaoke session. But we did sing very funny songs. The only thing that got me was Country Roads, and it wasn't really a... Let's just say, if I was able to be monetized, it would have been a problem, but I'm not monetized yet, so... I do absolutely just do this shit for fun at this point. Where's it at? Is it just Country Roads that copyrighted me? Because yesterday I was fine. It's not under analytics. It's under copyright. Yeah, it's specifically Take Me Home Country Roads got me copyrighted. God damn it, you. Claim does not restrict your video at the moment. So it doesn't really fuck with much, especially since I'm not monetized, but I knew I was good at singing that song. So your problem, hold on. Let me get this gold out and I'll read your comments. So your problem with deciding what to do is due to anxiety. Do Death Watch. Do Death Watch. I promise you. So the only bad thing is you gotta get shoulders for them. I 3D print them. My 3D printer is down, so I'm waiting on a new LCD screen to get it back up and going. But I 3D print Death Watch bits bags, and they get all the pauldrons, and then you can do whatever fucking chapter you want. If you want to make them white scars, you can make them white scars. If you want to make them lamenters, you can make them lamenters. If you want to make them dark angels, make them dark angels. You can do everything like that. Set up the switch again. Error. Your perfection. You never want to start anything. Also, don't know what to do if base is standalone. Drill eggs subassembly. So, if you're talking about like bases for minis, a lot of these I leave blank, especially when it's something like this. This is a flight stand that's glued in, and I had to drill a hole into the bottom of these to make them sit on the flight stands because they're hover bikes. But a lot of stuff I'd leave blank. If anything, like with the Krieg, you add a little piece of barbed wire or a little board or something like that. Oh, I would. So I would never base my mini. I would not put it on its base until it's fully painted. As you can see, I handle the mini. I don't put it on a cork board and like paint up while I fucking no. I handle this bitch. That's how I came to get the effects like I did on my Krieg. You will notice little rub down spots all over this mini, and it makes it look like it's like his boots are wearing right there, or his backpack's got some wear spots where it would fold. It creates natural spots getting this taken care of. At least what's visible. I'm very much also the type to say, if you want to sub-assembly paint, you can do that as well. Honestly, I would say sub-assembly paint before you, so like build an arm, paint it. Build a leg, paint it. All for the same marine, I hope. Don't do this for individual marines and then realize, oops, I got the wrong one. Sub-assembly paint if you think that'll be easier as well. If you think it's going to be easier, it's going to be easier for you. I promise. Let's get a better tipped brush than that. And do not... I won't say... I don't know the best way to keep the paintbrush tips good, but I do know licking that shit does actually help. I am... You decided not to sub-assemble your intercessors? 3 out of 10 ended up having their guns across their chest? Yeah, I know. Brother, I've built them too. So I quit doing sub-assembly stuff. The biggest thing I say about sub-assembling painting is that's for your big minis. That's for your Angrons, your trust me, you would rather paint them wings when they are not on there. God damn, was that a bitch to do. I wouldn't say dreadnoughts. You can put your dreadnoughts fully together and paint them. But like sub-assembly painting is really good for certain things. The Norm Emissary is probably one some people would rather sub-assembly paint, but I just knocked it out when I had it all put together. Because I do this really bad habit of cool new model, I can't wait to build it, and then realize as I'm trying to paint it, like, oh, I should have kept this thing apart. The secret not to sub-assembling. To not sub... What? The secret to not sub-assembling is black primer. Well, yeah, if you're gonna have black space marines, black painted space marines, if you're doing like anything that is just black painted. Let me look at the artwork for this again. And I gotta bring YouTube back up on here. We might go till 12. Okay, we're gonna go till 12 because it is 11:45 for me right now. That's not what I want. Where is... No, that's for the spicy stream. Space Marines, White Scars, doesn't matter. Did you miss the spot? That's because it's too hard to reach. It's gonna be black anyway. And it just looks like a shadow. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. All right, where is this chaplain? They left it black. How dare they? Absolutely no. I would never. Okay, so if they left it black, okay, we're gonna do some cool shit then. So, this is the mini I'm painting. I just kind of kit bashed mine to be a hover bike instead. So they left his like little rib cage thing black. That's not fucking happening. That thing's getting painted. So we're gonna do silver ribs for his rib cage, and then we're gonna paint that center thing gold. This is also a mini I wish I sub-assembly painted. Because I could have put his body down in last, and I could have just painted all his body out. Not in pieces. Also, if you notice, there's a skull right here. I might have misplaced where that skull goes. I missed it entirely. I was nowhere fucking close. Alright, so if we're gonna do that, let's get some Lead Belcher remixed up. Because I'm doing the silver. He's Death Watch. He's not a regular one. And this paint's going on a little thick. Oh, another thing, by the way. Learning how to thin your paints is the best skill you'll ever learn. It does take time and practice. I'm just giving you that heads up as well. Like I should have done there. I should have thinned the paint before I started painting those, but it did turn out fine. And then you'll see me use panel line accent color to fill in spots on this again. Okay, give me a touch up in here. Yeah, see? That looks so much better. You try to thin your paints only in the brush. Okay, so I'll show you how to do it real quick. I'll show you how I do it, okay? Everyone has their own way. So let's, for instance, say I'm gonna use this gold. So it's really watery, so you get enough on there. I always go around, try to get some of the excess off and get it to the point where I see it as desired. Now that's about desired. So I'll use my thumbnail as an example. It's gonna slap on a nice even coat of paint, and if it's a little thick in an area, spread it out if you can, and that'll create a nice little patch of gold. So that's just the way I do it. I learned how to do it myself. I looked up videos over and over and over and over and never found anything that would work perfectly. So that's just how I do it. See, it even I wiped it off with a fucking with a paper towel, and it's still stuck to my damn hand. So that's how I learned how to do it, and that's how I would recommend people learn how to do it. And then afterwards, by the way, take from this pile, because this pile is already going to be thinned out paint. Don't take from this pile. If you need a little bit extra, maybe grab some with the tip of your brush and put it in the pile that you're stealing from, basically. But metallics is also a little bit more difficult because you don't want it to be super thin when you're putting it on. I love how I originally started this channel to just like paint minis and show people like it's not hard to paint minis. It's just gonna take you time to get to that point. And now I've become like, hey, this is what I do, so this is what I think you should do. I've had people ask me questions. I never thought I would ever get to that point. Bro, I'm just a guy who paints minis. I'm not that good at it. The cool things I've done, I've discovered by accident. That and this is very relaxing for me. As someone with ADHD, this is so fucking relaxing. This is the most relaxing thing I can do, besides shoot guns. And it is 11 at night. I could go shoot guns, but I don't want the cops called on me. Okay, let's hit the panel line accent color black. So this is what I recommend for everyone to get eventually. Do we give him a gold? No, we're gonna keep that skull mask iconic. So you just get this into the little recess you want to go it into, and it's gonna fill in those recesses. And so if you put any color in there, it's gonna get rid of said color. And it's gonna go right into being black. See? Now we're gonna do this to the center as well. If you're painting Tau, this is a must-have, by the way. I'm just giving you that heads up right now. If you're gonna paint any Tau, this is a have-to-have. Let me grab a little bit more of it. It doesn't help because I bubbled the shit out of it by shaking it up. There we go. I almost fucking dipped that in water. I would have been furious. That motion of me needing to constantly dip my brush into water to clean it off is something that I'm so repetitive on that I've almost done it to a paint marker. That I've almost done it to my Tayama brush to paint that down. So yeah, it's fucking wild. So his guns are gonna stay black since he's a chaplain. I usually do their guns as a dark red. So we're gonna kind of change it just a touch. Just a touch. I want different music. I'm gonna really turn down the background audio. I guess I'm gonna do some karaoke now, because that music's fucking boring. And well, you guys don't get to listen to it. You guys get to listen to my bad rendition of music. Hey, people loved it last night. I sang some funny ass songs. I will not be singing the funny songs today. Stop, stop, stop. Who the fuck was talking to me? Google? Why were you even talking? Why were you talking? No one said your name. Alright, let's switch to my other account. Not gonna drill out the barrel of the guns to the front bike? No. Because I've got to figure out a way to do it, like to start it initially before I go drilling. Otherwise you end up with things like, oh fuck, I don't have one on my desk. You end up with a really shittily drilled out barrel, and the problem is I got to figure out the way to start it more than anything. Not gonna sing that because that's the one that got picked up. Let me find a song. I'll just go to my thumbs up playlist and mix it up. I can't sing that. I can't sing that. I'm not singing that. God damn it. What the fuck is this music? That one will get me copyrighted. Also will probably get me copyrighted. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and unmix this, and I'm just gonna grab it from a spot that I know. There we go. All right. This is what I used to do when, oh, hold on. You just use a hobby scalpel, carefully brush out the center. Yeah, see. I need to find a way to, like, pop and start it. Can you miss the one you never met? I guess I'm gonna paint this right now. Cause I need you now, but I don't know you yet. Alright, I'm not singing a sad song. Fuck off. I don't want to sing a sad song. I didn't think this was the song it was. I'm not ruining my voice. One of those pins for corkboards? Oh, you could use that. Turn the lights now low. You can take me if you wanna go. We ain't got markings on a country road. Oh, I don't even want to fucking sing this song. Learning on the way back home. Or you could just paint it all black, say the normal person. Fucking barrel damage. Dude, I've fucked up more than one barrel. I've definitely fucked up more than one barrel. No. God damn it. YouTube Music doesn't really fucking give me any good recommendations. Fuck it. I sang the song last night. I'll sing it again. You promised a lifetime, but left in a moment. I wonder if you even think about me. Tell me a lifeline, cause I'm barely floating. You know you got me lost in the dark. Is it too late? Is it too late? So even the Envy Metal crew off-center barrels, brother. That is the biggest thing that I hate. Off-center barrels is something I fucking cannot stand. I know because I've done it. I've done it already. At time, hoping you'd call, but damn, you're so cold. Oh, why'd you make me feel sad just to walk away? So let me go. Off-center barrels is the biggest pain in the ass. Because oh god. That's where my perfectionism kicks in, and I'm just like, I can't look at it. I don't want to ever see it again. I'm gonna be one of those guys that needs to buy 7 sets of minis in order to do one perfect one. AKA the people who go for Golden Demon. Is it too late for us? You know you got me lost in my heart. Is it too late? Is it too late for us? Oh, you get me so high to leave me so low, to leave me so low. Oh, I was wasting my time, hoping you'd call, and everything's so cold. The Envy Metal team, man. Who did you say? One of you guys said somebody fucks up the barrels. Even the Envy Metal crew does off-center barrels, brother. That is their choice. I strive for perfection. I'm kidding, I do not strive for perfection at all. I've fucked up a mini more than once in my life. Oh, why'd you get me so high, to leave me so low, to leave me so low? Oh, I was wasting my time, hoping you'd come. Damn, you're so cold. You're not gonna be good at first year? Brother, you won't be good for the first 2 months. It really does depend on how much you're gonna pick it up, but I'll promise you, your second month of minis will look far superior than your first. I mean, you're so rude. Actually, as a matter of fact, your first mini and your second mini, there's gonna be a lot of differences. I can go grab this 10 Space Marine Intercessors that I have, specifically that I know were the first 10, and I can show you the differences in painting styles and everything. I still can't believe I got copyrighted for John Denver. I really can't. I didn't know I can sing that song that good. Is this? Oh, this is Ordinary. I thought this was Golden Hour. I'm like, I cannot sing that song on stream because I will make fun of it. You take one look at you, you're taking me home. The ordinary. Alright, I don't want to sing this song either. I'm remembering. I promise to forget you now. Good luck, don't mess it up. Brother, messing it up's all part of it. I'm not finishing this thing up tonight. I'm just wanting to work on it some before I stop stream. I needed to make up for the fact that I didn't fucking stream earlier because of food coma, so. Yeah, bro, just chill and paint, man. My roommate's the exact same way you are, if you're still here. Have a good day at work, brother. By the time you do like your second or third squad to figure out. Yeah, I'm gonna bring out the full intercessor squad at some point to keep on my desk for new painters. And I'm gonna show them, like, this is my first one, this is probably the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Like, by the time I got to my 10th intercessor, I was far superior at painting. I was painting 4-hour intercessors, but still. I'll die drunk, I'll die drunk, I'll die for you. Alright, I'm just gonna do this sloppy, because the paint is not wanting to go on. Turn another slow dance into a mosh pit. Told my hand and I earned a locket. Told him that my first car was a Crown Vic. Talking about last time. I cannot sing this song because it'll be copyrighted. That song I know I can't get away with. You know what? I want to sing this. I want to sing this song again. Told me to be aware of my surroundings. Yeah, I got eyes all over this town. Yeah, you got caught kissing another guitar picking bro. Might just end up secondhand. First 10 squad of intercessors. I'll go grab. I don't know if you're gonna join me on another stream. Give me a second. No! I just dropped one. Fuck! Alright. So you saw the first one. This was the latest intercessor painted. Damn it, he left! And you can see, I got to be far superior. I was still using not a great gold color, to be honest. Curse your name, throw your shit out the door. Oh, you put it on audio? Oh. Well, audio don't show you shit. But like the coloring, the doing all this. Oh, I did a heresy shoulder pad. I totally forgot I did that. I did learn how to do transfer sheets, and I did some more silver on the guns. No bitches no more. I accidentally gave this guy a sergeant's shoulder. And I got the pyro blaster by accident. That one I tried to do. This one was my second mini. I know that for a fact. Because I tried to do a lot of metallic on the gun and it did not turn out good. And then this is something I did like way later. The gold was a mixture gold color, so. Oh, you like my ADHD personality? Deal with bitches no more. Now I don't deal with bitches no more. Deal with bitches. I don't deal with bitches anymore. No, no bitch. I love the fucking chorus of the song. No, no bitches no more. No, no, no bitches. That's the chorus. I love it. Damn it. Try not to drop your minis either, because they will shoot across the room. So, for instance, this one, I'm gluing back down because I dropped it. The base went one direction and he fucking flew off in another. I will say this was probably number 10 out of all my painting stuff. You could make those pyroblasters go crazy. Purple contrast paint on the end of them. Yeah, see, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, so I could make him go crazy, and I could always change it. But there is a Pyroblaster that you probably want to see that on more than anything. As he told me what to do, that you can't go hanging others. I hope to God that was not picked up. As times you've been angry, but we must not condemn. Let the good Lord do its job. I do have 3D print fire effects. Also, that was painted by hand. No, I need the credit I deserve for that. Look at how good that is. I will never do this again. Look at how good that fucking line is. That line is almost perfect, and I fucking freehanded that. That is amazing work. This is me showing off 3 months into painting minis. I will never do this again. Don't ever do this to yourself. It was a nightmare. But that is the best ultramarine shoulder pad color. I don't even know where the fuck I saw this from, but I'm like, oh, it'd be really cool to like do a split in half design. Don't do it. Don't do it. But yes, this would be the really good for the purple contrast paint to do like the color effect shift. So I do sell these specific 3D printed bits. That's why you glue the round. That's why we glue to the round, not the paint. What are you talking about? Oh, fuck off. It was glued to the base. It was super glued. Did I just break it? I did not just break it off. Fuck. All right, let's keep painting. Let's keep painting. What time is it? Let's see what time it is. It is 12:13. The split is fucking awesome. Thank you. Actually, you know what? I don't think I might make a little video about that. Cause that was like me challenging myself, because a lot of those pyroblasters have 3D printed shoulders, or not 3D printed. These are like the way they're specifically ultramarines. As you can see, this one was not painted as good, but that split one was chef's kiss. I physically did make that noise. So I'll keep these for here for now. It is 12:13 for me. 1, I am hungry, so I'm going to eat more of those burritos. And 2, I do want to just chill some tonight because I do have work in the morning. And my Fugi is really having problems tonight. You applied for the Discord server. You want to show off some of your minis? Absolutely, man. I will accept that right after stream. Let's do a quick look on the Discord. I'll go ahead and pause the music because... Actually, let's find some more background music. Leave it. Oh, you know that's not what I wanted, you fuck. Studio. Through Studio, go to YouTube, go to the regular channel. And then I can grab us some background music to finish off the end of stream. I know this one wasn't that long. It's 12:15 in the morning for me. While I do not have to sleep, I do want to make an edit. I've got to edit 2 streams, combine them together, make an intro for it, and have a video of all the 3D print stuff that I have. And just, there's a couple things that I want to do as well. So let's see if there's any minis for stream. I'll accept your invite right now. Oh, that's not... There you go, brother. And there is not anything new. Well, technically there is Neo's entry for this is his first ever painted face. It is the lion. Actually looks really good. Good luck fucking painting them eyes, brother. Good luck painting them eyes, brothers. Can show your progress to later. Yeah, absolutely. Apply to the Discord. No one gets turned around. Oh, there's your first ever painted mini. Hell yeah. See, a lot of people use that gold, and I hate that gold. That gold looks like copper. That's not your fault though. That's what they gave you. Holy shit, you tried eyes that soon? You even did battle damage. These are really good. These are really good. You should be proud. And you even did the little contrast thing that you talked about. Fuck yeah, brother. Alright, do not forget, new people to the Discord. There is your best mini of the year. It's not a competition. It's just me showing your guys' art off. So it's whatever you think your best mini is that you've painted. I'm so sorry, the background music is not that high. So this is just a spot where you show off what your best mini is, and I'm just gonna throw it up on the YouTube channel. Obviously Angron is my best mini personally. It was between Angron and a Death Watch mini that I've painted, and I think Angron takes the cake. He's just, when you're comparing, that's like comparing apples to oranges. Angron is a really good apple, and I fucking hate oranges. So there's that. Bees did a couple of his own stuff. He threw some of his stuff up on here. So do not forget to do this. Commenter. Yeah. I know I got more people to accept. And if it's your first mini and you just start the I hope you didn't do that while you were driving. And if it's your first mini, it's perfectly fine to throw it up on here. If it's the only mini you painted this year, fucking throw it up on here. This is literally meant for your personal best mini that you think is the best. So these are going to be showed off on YouTube, so I know I can show off this subreddit, or this part of stream. And Tony, more of his stuff. Neo, why the fuck are you in? Neo, are you just chilling in chat and not saying shit? Oh, he's playing Space Marine 2. So Neo's one of the regulars, but all right. So let's hit the end screen. I love Angron chilling in the background of that. All right. That is a really good head. I will give you a recommendation for glow stuff on another stream. Recommendation for glow stuff, warp lightning, that kind of stuff. Base it white. If you're doing red, instead do it with blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god is how I did the eyes on that horse, and they look fucking fantastic. All right, so wherever you are in the world, make sure to have a good day, evening, and or night, and I will see you guys tomorrow on next stream, probably I'll say 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. That gives me 30 minutes to eat after work, and I should have plenty of time then. So you're using your Army Painter paints. That's fine. Use whatever brand you want to. I will see you guys later. Bye.